Good to get back out there today. We've had a good last couple of weekends. Really done a good job with some of the young guys. We kept a lot of old guys staying sharp. Being able to get quality work. Real big emphasis on fundamentals, technique. Seeing young guys compete, and I think it have been outstanding practices over the last few weekends. I'm proud of the guys for what I've seen. This week, we're introducing more of Georgia and kind of getting into game plan for what's ahead. But it still comes down to the little things. It still comes down to overall our execution, our communication, being able to go apply the things that we're learning in the meeting room, and the work to apply it out there on the practice field. But I thought it was a good work. We had some good speed against each other, and obviously this week is a little bit different, kind of more towards our first week of the season of how we prepped. Very similar to what we did a year ago, leading up to a bowl. So it is a little different schedule, but I think the guys are handling it well, and I thought we got good work today.
How did you handle the process of kind of reassessing the end of the season to preparing for that process? Just getting the guys in the right frame of mind.
It's been challenging. It's for all the things that how the season ended. We basically got 12 hours to celebrate what was an unbelievable accomplishment for this team. Then you had to learn how to work through disappointment, hurt, frustration, anger, every bit of it. 18 to 22-year-old kids and your 42-year-old coach. And so it's hard. And I like to say, but at the end of the day, you control the things you control. And we did everything that we needed to do to win 13 games this season. Now we get an opportunity to go get better, and so it can't just be good when it sounds good. And but for a group of young men that are having to work through that, it's probably the most challenging couple weeks of coaching I've ever had, and but it is our reality. So you work through it and go push it, get better. Sir? Sure. I will always have the feelings of what happened, but at the end of the day, I wasn't in that room, and it wasn't my choice. So my beliefs of what it is, that's that. But ultimately, I'm really proud, as for the feelings I have that maybe didn't get an opportunity at one thing. Why I'm so proud of what and who this team is and what they represented, for 13 weeks of the season, and now with all the whatever challenge presents itself moving forward, there's going to be something that we're going to point back to. It says, we've dealt with it, and we've grown from it, and we get to be better, throughout it. But I'll never lose the feelings that I have, and I hope these guys don't either. But it doesn't take away from what these guys have accomplished throughout the course of the year.
How have you guys gone about processing? Because all of a sudden you have to go on the road recruiting right after that announcement happened.
The calendar made it even that much more difficult. It was we were all there Sunday, and Sunday night I had 2 home visits. So I got a chance to talk to the team immediately afterwards. I tried to send team text messages throughout the course of the week. It's hard to get on the phone with every player throughout it, but we did have some communication and just trying to help guys wrap their minds around it, because it's not like there's they're shut off from everything. The world and social media and all the things that are out there to continue to spark or fire. I'm proud of our guys for how they handled themselves. But they're still kids. It's just they're growing young men. But it's there's a lot thrown at them, and with being on the road the last couple of weeks, that's what's made it really difficult. And then you get home, you get back for the weekend, and the practices that we had. We tried to have a team meeting at the beginning, but there's still so many different dynamics that went there. You have recruiting visits, We had graduation, which I was really proud. 22 guys that graduated. You'll hear in December, which is awesome for our team and for their futures. But all of those dynamics, make it a little bit more difficult, and but it's is what it is.
The dynamic of some of these guys maybe still processing their decision making for next year, where they're going to be, how firm of a grasp you have on who you'll have available in terms of that.
We'll say I've got a grasp.
Feel good? Thanks, Coach.